we have one justification left, and it's the linear pair theorem. We know what linear pairs are. We have talked about them. They are angles that are adjacent and supplementary. And so the linear pair theorem, if you're provided with information in your given that says something along the lines of angles 8 and angle 9 are a linear pair, or, and this is a big one, or it is pictured. So if you can tell by the picture that they're a linear pair, because they still have to be adjacent. So it either needs to tell you they're a linear pair, or you need to be able to see, whoa, that those two are adjacent. So for example, if I draw a little picture here real fast, I have angle 8 and angle 9. I have to be able to tell that they are adjacent in order to be able to say that they're a linear pair. I can't just know that they're supplementary. So because of this, I can go and say that angle 8 and angle 9 are supplementary. I'm running out of room. So again, these lovely things tell us because they are a linear pair, they are supplementary. And if they are supplementary and you can tell that they are adjacent in a figure, you can say that they are a linear pair by the linear pair theorem. So again, you have to verify that they're still adjacent. I can't say that about two angles without knowing that they are adjacent. So let's take a look at some examples. So here we have a semi-filled out one, so it's going to give us some benefit and help us go through this a little more quickly. Some of these can get to be very long. It says in our given that angle CDE is x and that angle EDF is 3x plus 20. It also provides us with that DC and DF are opposite rays. If they are opposite rays, that tells us that together they form a line or a straight angle, which has a measure of 180 degrees. Okay, so we know that. And again, we have our given. That's always our first justification. So because I know this is on a straight line, and because I can see they are adjacent, I can tell that angle CDE and angle EDF are supplementary. I don't know why I'm writing that there. Sorry. That angle CD and EDF are supplementary angles because of the linear pair theorem. Linear pair theorem, and I'm going to shorten theorem with THM. So because they are adjacent in the figure and together they are on a straight line that we know has a measure of 180 degrees because it's a straight line, they are supplementary by the linear pair theorem. Now, why can I go and say that the measures of the two angles can add up to equal 180? Well, previously we talked about the definition of supplementary angles. And you'll see me sometimes use the angle symbol for angles. The definition of supplementary angles tells us that. We are then given part of the equation that says x plus 3x plus 20 equals 180. So what they did was they took the information from our given about the measures of the angles and plugged it in. And when you just plug it in like that, it is substitution. And then we have a blank spot for statement 5. So we have to figure out how we go from number 4 to number 6 and what changes. Well, I think it's highly likely that we combined like terms. So that we had 4x plus 20 equals 180, and that's simplify. And then from step 5 to step 6, we subtracted. So subtraction property. And then from step 6 to step 7, we divided. So division property.